His name was Adrian Cross. People in Arlington, Virginia only knew one version of him. A calm, polite software engineer in a small cybersecurity firm. A guy who paid bills on time, minded his own business, and walked his golden retriever every morning at exactly 6:30. No one knew he once was a covert asset for a private intelligence network that operated outside official government files. The type of operations where if someone died, the news called it a heart attack, or drug overdose, or accident. He had disappeared from that world 5 years ago, because of one woman, Claire Bennett. She entered his life like a miracle. Warm face, sharp eyes, the kind of smile that makes your nightmares disappear. Adrian married her after 11 months. He wanted a normal life with her, like normal people. For 3 years, everything looked perfect, until the night Adrian came home early. Claire wasn't home. Her phone was at home, but Claire herself wasn't. He checked their security cam footage. At 4:13 p.m., a black Mercedes SUV stopped outside. She sat inside, laughing, with a man he had never seen. No hesitation, no guilt. It wasn't an affair. It was an arrangement. Next week, Claire filed for divorce, and she hired the most ruthless lawyer in Arlington, Scott Dempsey, famous for destroying men financially. Claire wanted the house. Claire wanted the bank accounts. Claire wanted full control. And Claire wanted Adrian to look like an unstable, dangerous man. Court date was set. Adrian didn't fight with emotions. He went silent. He didn't ask Claire why. He didn't ask Claire who. He already knew she wanted him destroyed because she thought he was weak. But what Claire didn't know, Adrian still had access to a back door, in a system that no government officially admits exists. He called someone that same night, using a special offline phone that he had buried under their garage tiles 4 years ago, a number he never thought he'd dial again. "Raven 6? Adrian said softly. A woman's voice replied, "Ghost? After 5 years?" Her name was Alara Quinn, his handler, the only person who knew what Adrian really was. He didn't ask her to destroy Claire. He asked her only one thing. "I need to know who she works for." 3 days. Just 3 days later, Alara sent a one-line message. "She's working with Hemlock." Adrian's blood literally chilled. Hemlock wasn't a company, not a gang. Hemlock was a shadow network. Corporate spies who infiltrated high-value tech employees' personal lives and broke them mentally to steal their access. Which meant Claire never fell in love with Adrian. Claire was assigned to fall in love with Adrian. His whole marriage was a mission. Every sleep, every kiss, every memory was a lie. Adrian stared at his wedding photos on the wall. For the first time, he felt like he wasn't betrayed by a woman. He was targeted like an asset. Now, the divorce case wasn't about money. This was war. A very silent war. Hemlock had sent that man in the black Mercedes. That man wanted Adrian to collapse financially and mentally, so he would give up his access codes. They wanted his codes, not his love. Adrian took a slow breath. He brought out an old file drive from a hidden wall safe. It contained something that could burn thousands. Something Hemlock had killed to get, but never found. A drive called Switch File. The thing CIA denied existed. The thing NSA pretended never happened. Switch File was a 3 GB archive of politicians, companies, senators, billionaires, and their offshore slush accounts, buried behind false NGOs. Adrian had this file. Hemlock had married a woman into his life to steal it. So Adrian made his decision. He won't protect himself anymore. He'd destroy them all. And the first step was the courtroom. Because that same courtroom, Hemlock thought they would use it to destroy Adrian. Adrian was going to use that same courtroom to bury them. He called Alara again. "Ghost to Raven 6. I'm going to court day after tomorrow. I need a federal observer present. Someone with a badge. Someone real." Alara smiled through the phone. "And after that?" Adrian replied. "After that." I flipped the switch. 2 years passed. Michael was now one of the most powerful criminal lawyers in New York, but he had no idea that Emma had already started her revenge plan quietly. Emma secretly met an FBI investigator named Agent Lucas Baker. Lucas was already investigating the same organization which Michael helped. Emma gave Lucas hidden emails, secret meetings recordings, bank transfers, and Michael's private encrypted files. Lucas and FBI started building a secret case against Michael, but they waited for the perfect moment. Then one night, Michael went to a luxury party at a penthouse in Manhattan. The moment he entered the lift to the 57th floor, FBI surrounded the entire building. SWAT, Special Forces, helicopters, full operation. Michael had no idea what's happening. When he reached the top floor, the elevator doors opened, and Emma was standing there. Beautiful dress. Straight face. No tears, no emotions. Michael froze. Emma slowly walked towards him and whispered, "I told you. You will pay one day." In that exact moment, FBI stormed in. They arrested Michael in front of the entire party. For the first time in his life, Michael lost. Court trial started. Michael tried everything, bribing, threatening, twisting the law. But this time, nothing worked. Every evidence was perfectly prepared. In court, Emma looked at him with zero mercy. Michael screamed, "Why, Emma? I loved you." Emma replied calmly, "No, Michael. You loved money." Judge announced the verdict. Michael Reed, life sentence without parole. When Michael was sent to prison, the same criminal organization Michael once helped sent a message to Emma. "Thank you. We wanted him gone too." Because in their eyes, Michael became too powerful. So in the end, Michael lost everything. Emma destroyed him legally, and the criminals themselves approved his downfall. Revenge completed.